What is poppin'? 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 What is going on? What is poppin'? 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 What is going on, man? Got my guy in the studio with me today. Knipe in the building. How you looking? How you living? How you doing? How you feeling? It's game day, baby. Knipe, how you feeling, man?
Oh man, another Niners W, so I'm good. I'm feeling real hot right now. Let's get this next W and keep it rolling, huh?
Man, y'all just stay winning every freaking week. Please let me know if there's any audio issues or anything, because I had to move some things around. So just please comment if you hear anything, let me know. But game day's here. Thursday night we had a banger. I don't know if you enjoyed that or not. The Patriots and the Steelers. Somehow, some way, the Patriots won. I don't know. I didn't watch the second half. I went to bed. But we're not going to talk too much about that game. That game is just irrelevant. Patriots suck. Or the Steelers suck. Patriots suck. Let's get on to picks last week. Loud and clear. Thank y'all. What's up, Mark Speed? What's up, Robert? What's good, everybody? Good morning, Dr. Van. We got the picks from last week tonight. Oh, damn. Hold on. Let me somehow move this away. There we go. Sorry, buddy. I did it again. I'm up 5 now on them.
Son of a bitch.
And we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of things, so it's gonna be a tough uphill battle for you, sir.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying. I gotta make it up somehow.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm sure we're gonna be picking different this week. There's a lot of good games this week, so let's get right into it, man. Let's start with the NFC South division. This is one of those divisions that always, it's boring. It's a boring division. The Bucks on the road to Atlanta. The Falcons are 2.5-point favorites right now. A lot of key injuries for the Bucks side. He's been out for a while. Devin White, Jamil Dean, both been out for a while. Now Vita Vea is questionable, and Jeff Okudah on the Falcons side is questionable as well. Man, these are two teams that we both were like, bro, we just never can pick them right.
Yeah.
We never can, guess on which player is going to go off, right? And Jonathan's in the house. He's a Falcons fan saying rise up already. Such a weird chant, right? What's up, my guy Jonathan? But Baker Mayfield versus Desmond Ridder. I don't know why, but I think I'm going to lean with the Bucks today.
Oh, all right.
I think I know I always pick wrong with the Bucks every time. And I'm sorry.
So I have to pick opposite from you, and now you're going to make me pick Arthur Smith. You're going to make me pick Arthur Smith, aren't you?
I did that on purpose because I need to clip this and put it up as bulletin board material. Man. Give me the Bucks here. I think they squeak out a win, and this division might be below 500. Whoever wins this division, because the Saints are, man. Yeah. We'll touch on the Saints later, but I think the Bucks get it done. A 3-point win, field goal wins it by Chase McLaughlin.
Dude, Max gives us bad luck.
Yeah, that's true. Bucks raise balls. What's up, man?
What's up, bro? All right, gentlemen, we're going to start it off because I got to catch back up to my boy Max. And I have Bijan Robinson in fantasy. Y'all know how much I hate Arthur Smith because of it. But let's roll with the not so intelligent coach today. Even though I think he's he's been doing better since post bye. He's been using Bijan as he should as a first round running back. But the Falcons are the better team. They have the better defense. They're healthier. So I'm gonna, and they're home. Yeah. So, as much as I do enjoy the Bucks because at least they get the Bucks at least make most games interesting to watch. So I like they don't get blown out and they're a good football team. I'm not going to take anything away from them. They're not great, but they're not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, give me the Falcons today, and like you said, and I'll take the coup field goal for the win.
Okay.
The McLaughlin field goal.
A little narrative in the house already.
But also, dude, Vita Vea not being in there is going to be a huge deal in my opinion because if they don't have Vita Vea, that's going to be tough to stop the Falcons run game. So Vita Vea is a huge clog in the center of that line. So let me get the Falcons to eke this one out. The Dirty Birds, yes, sir.
Hey, man, a lot of people are agreeing with you. So it looks like
home.
Yeah. He does play way better at home than he does on the road.
Yeah.
What's up, Brandon? Good morning, man. How you doing? Sundays are different, man. I just wake up happy. Even though something went wrong yesterday, I still wake up happy. That's how Sundays are, man. But good morning to you all. Let us know your picks as well in the comments. And looks like we're already off to a different path this week, and which is good for y'all. Let's go down to the Colts and the Bengals. Bengals coming off that win against those Jaguars on Monday Night Football. It was a great time, by the way. I went to the game. Barstool was out there. Shout out to them. Everybody was lit. The tailgate was fun. We walked in the stadium. Everybody was pumped up, right? And then Jake Browning took a dump, a nice brown dump on the Jaguars defense, man. Jake Browning went crazy. Jamar Chase went crazy. Joe Mixon went crazy. Orlando Brown doing a little dance and saying, jackass. I mean, they did all they could. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence is going to be able to play today. I don't know how, though. But Colts 7-5, man, on the road to the Bengals here. Bengals are favorite by 2.5. The over-under is 43.5. No Jonathan Taylor. On the Bengals side, J.D. Reader is questionable, and Cam Taylor-Britt is now shifted to the IR. So, yeah, that's a bad injury that he's dealing with. Man, what a win by the Bengals. This is tough now.
Yeah, this is two very close back-to-back games already. Like, I don't feel comfortable about either of these. Like, picking which side, man. Yeah,
when we were discussing before we went on cam, there's a lot of good games today. So this is one of those nice red zone days. Like, you're going to want to watch a lot of these games. Damn, it's weird because like I want to pick the Colts, but I don't know if Jake Browning got something in his little mojo, whatever he's sipping on right now.
I mean, you saw him live, bro. You saw him live.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna take the Bengals here. I'm gonna take the Bengals at home. I think Jamar Chase is in line. This is foreshadowing, by the way. Jamar Chase is in line for a huge day, and if they can do what they did against the Jaguars, they should have no problems at all against the Colts. So I'll give me the Bengals here on a 6-point win. I think they win by 6.
Alrighty. Let me get that. I'm not going upset of the week, but let me get that upset victory. This is not my upset of the week, but I'm going to take the Colts to win because they've been figuring out ways to win, and I like that in a team. When a team has been, down and they come back and get a W, that's huge for their team and like their pride and just everything about that squad shows who they are. And Shane Steichen is proven to be. I mean, dude, he's a first-year head coach, given a backup quarterback after week 3 or 2 or something like that.
Yep.
And it's Gardner Minshew, and I know Minshew's not the greatest ever, but he's also he's not terrible. Man. I'm impressed with Shane Steichen. He's done a great job. And I'm going to say that he keeps it rolling. I'm going to say that he's going to shock everybody today by getting a convincing win. And I know the Colts don't normally do that. They're normally like in the game back and forth. But I don't know if Browning's going to look his best today, but we'll see. I'm going to give the Colts a touchdown victory.
Yeah, I mean, I might be riding high off that little grape. I mean, he did it on Monday Night Football.
It was impressive. It was impressive.
The lights were shining bright, man. But this is one of those. You're right, dude. This game is toss up. Like another fun game to watch. And right now, man, if you're a Jags fan, you need the Bengals to win this game because you got a tough game. If you're a Jags fan today, you got a tough game. Colts are breathing down their throat. Speaking of the Jaguars, they are on the road to the Cleveland Browns here. Browns are 3-point favorites. Right now, they expect Trevor Lawrence to play. He is questionable, but they're going to throw him out for, the warm-ups and all that, but he's been practicing all week. And, dude, I don't know how, but this man just he had a high ankle sprain, and he's playing. He might play this week. Like, that's a 4 to 6 injury week. Like, that's a 4 to 6 week injury right there.
He's real bendy.
Yeah, Jesus, man. And sawing it live, I thought it was way worse. I thought I was like, oh no, the whole stadium just went silent, bro. They're rolling with Joe Flacco. The Browns are right now on the Jag side. Also, Tyson Campbell is out, but on the Brown side, you have Amari Cooper who's questionable and Denzel Ward who is questionable as well. So 2 big names to look out for before the games start. This is gonna be a low scoring game. 33.5 is the over-under. I think that's correct. I think this will be a low-scoring game. I think the Jaguars can get it done. I think they bounce back. If Trevor Lawrence can play 75, 80% of his, capability, I think that's enough to get it done against Joe Flacco. I get it. The Browns defense is stellar. Myles Garrett might have a day. You got to protect Trevor Lawrence today, Jags. But I got the Jaguars. They're mad about that loss on Monday night. Give me the Jags winning today and upsetting the Browns.
Yeah, I have to agree on this one. I hate it. I don't want to agree with you right now, but yeah, let me get the Jaguars just because of what happened last week. Like you said, the Jaguars, the fact that they just got handled on Monday Night Football, got embarrassed. Really, I mean, even though it was not an awful game, as far as like overall, like they didn't get blown out or anything. It was a field goal victory in overtime, but
yeah,
you still like it's who you lost to. So I mean, that's going to be a huge ego hit for them. They're going to want to come back and show out a little bit. And they know this is a huge game. That's why Trevor's going to play. And I mean, kudos to Trevor, man, because I mean, Jags fans got to be so happy. Like me and my buddy were talking about it yesterday. Like it's now back-to-back years where it looks like the injury is going to take him out for potentially the year. Like because that looks like could have been ACL, could have been a serious ankle injury, like whatever. And then ends up being fine. Like last year's Lions game, he comes running out of the halftime and he comes back and I think they won that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me get Trevor Lawrence to take care of business on the road. Even though I agree with the line, I don't think that this will. Man, this is going to be that's a really good line because I could very much see this being a very low scoring game, a field goal type of game. I'm going to take the Jags to win like a weird 20-15. So I'll take the over, I guess, but. Yeah, I think it's going to be a strange score.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be very strange. Dr. Van saying, I thought I heard Flacco got sent to the practice squad. They elevated him back up, didn't they?
Yeah. So he was also taking all the first team reps. There's teams that's mainly an admin move. Don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. Like if you know the guy just started a game and he looked competent, they're not going to just throw him back on the practice squad. I mean, that's just not going to happen.
Yeah. And Robert, this is not my upset of the week. Just stay tuned for that. But this can be an upset, bro. This can be an upset. I mean, the Jaguars got enough talent. Kirk also, I forgot to mention, Christian Kirk is going to miss the rest of the season with that core injury that he sustained too. So Jaguars got beat up on Monday night. Let's see if they can bounce back today versus the Browns. So we are going down to the Texans and Robert's Jets. Yeah, the mighty Jets. Yeah, Robert, right? CJ Stroud gonna be without Tank Dell. The tank went down, man. Sad to see, man. Him and Knipe and I both had Tank Dell in our freaking DraftKings lineup last week. And I mean, who cares about fantasy at that point, man? It sucks to see Tank Dell go down because he was a baller. He was a fun player to watch, but hopefully he can get back well and come back next season stronger. But Jets, guess what? They're rolling with Zach Wilson again. He's got the keys to the car. They sent Tim Boyle packing. He got cut, and now Zach Wilson's back in charge. And Robert Saleh said he's fired up about it too, man. This will be a low-scoring game. The over-under is 32.5. I agree. Texans are favorites by 3.5. Sheldon Rankins and Dalton Schultz, got to look out for them. Dalton Schultz is going to be out again in this game. Sheldon Rankins is questionable. He played last week, so I'm assuming he'll be good to go. Breece Hall is questionable. He practiced. He should be good to go. He's expected to play. Texans, man, you got to get this done. I know Tank Dell and Schultz is out, so your offensive weapons are a little slim, but I think Nico Collins, even though Sauce Gardner is going to be on him, I think Nico Collins and they're going to probably try to rely heavily on the run game, which is going to be easier said than done against the Jets defense. This might be an upset, man, but I got the Texans winning. Yeah, I got the Texans winning. You took the Jets last week against the Falcons. They couldn't get it done. I know. Well, give me the Texans here, and I'm not touching that spread. Give me the under as well.
Where's that little?
I got it.
Where's that little button?
You're gonna do it again? Hold on. Give me 1 second.
That U of the W. You know what I'm saying?
Give me again.
Come on, Jets!
Oh,
freaking get it done
God.
And surprise everybody like you did with the Eagles. Upset of the week happening here. For kind of the reasons you kind of outlined, man. I mean, they're down Dalton Schultz, Tank Dell, Noah Brown's banged up. They only have Nico Collins, really, in my opinion. And they have two stupidly good cornerbacks, and he ain't going to be able to just do whatever he wants. And it ain't going to be 190 yards today for Nico Collins. And, dude, if there's a game that's winnable for the Jets right now, like, this is it, because I mean, not that Zach Wilson's going to bring new energy or anything, but he is. I mean, sadly, he is more competent than the other guys we've seen. And yeah, I mean, I don't. Sorry, Texas, but yeah, I mean, I think the Jets are going to win today, man. I really do. I don't think that's yeah. Again, they're going to get locked. They're going to lock up Nico Collins, man. He's not going to go for. I don't even think he goes for over 100 today. I think it's going to be tough sledding today for Mr. CJ Stroud. But hey, let's see if my MVP front runner can get it done, which would be CJ. But yeah, I'm gonna give the Jets. I'm gonna give the Jets the field goal today.
Your MVP front runner and CJ Stroud, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it makes the most sense in my opinion, dude. Because I mean, most valuable player. He like that. That was a dumpster fire franchise, and he has made them so relevant. And the fact that they're already 7-5. I mean, I don't know. Like as of right this second, to me, that's my vote. Dak is second. But yeah, let me get CJ Stroud for MVP at the current exact moment.
Okay. If you got a futures bet for that, you hope that happens, man.
No, most people don't think like me, so I'm sure.
No. Imagine that though. Like, you put a bet in for a rookie to win MVP and he does, like that payout will probably be incredible.
Yeah, it should be 50-1 at least.
Yeah. Let's go down to the Rams and the Ravens. The Rams, they're playing some good football right now. They're 500. They're right in the thick of things for that 7th spot or the 6th spot in the NFC. NFC is close up on the bottom. The top, we get it. The Niners, the Cowboys, the Eagles. You're going to make the playoffs. Shut up. I'm talking about us, the wild card teams. It's all bunched up right there. Rams taking on the Ravens. Ravens are a touchdown favorite. The over-under is 39.5. Only one key injury. It's a big one for the Rams. Tyler Higbee is doubtful to play in this game. Ravens, like I said, if you've been watching this show all season long, I've been saying the Ravens are going to make the Super Bowl for the AFC. That's my pick for the AFC. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's going to get it done. I'm not saying they're going to win it, but they're going to make the Super Bowl. Give me the Ravens here. I need them to win this game because I need some breathing room with the Packers. It's not a biased pick, but I think the Ravens are a better team. But Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and Puka have been balling over there. Kyron Williams is going to be a tough game for him. Ravens have a great defense on the ground, especially. So if for that reason, I'm out. Give me the Ravens here, and give me that touchdown, baby. I'm not going to bet 8 on them, but give me the touchdown. Ravens win.
Man, this game could be so ugly. This is supposed to be the worst weather game of the week, and
I did not know that.
Yeah, and the Ravens run the ball really well. So I mean, I feel like Vegas loves them by a touchdown. I mean, I want to pick an upset because the Rams have been surprisingly decent. Like, I mean, there's almost no one special that's been just creating highlight after highlight. I mean, besides maybe Puka, but the Rams just have been getting it done. Like, they've been a good football team. They kind of reminded me of the Bucs a little bit, where they just they got some good fight to them. But I don't know if it'll be enough against the Ravens at home. If it was in LA, I'd give the Rams a upset this week. But I'm gonna have to stick with the home team here. And I mean, even though they're playing in the elements, that kind of feeds into what the Ravens like to do anyway, which is run the piss out of the ball. Which, hey, more power to you. And I think that they can get it done. I think Gus Edwards and Keaton Mitchell can both have good days today.
Yeah, I was looking at Keaton Mitchell on DraftKings, but yeah, I think this is another fun game. Like,
yeah, another close one.
Yeah. It wouldn't shock me if the Ravens did lose, but come on, Ravens. Don't make me look stupid. Don't make me look stupid, because I just said you're going to the Super Bowl. If you come out here and lay a goose egg,
that's not going to happen.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
It's not.
We'll see. Let's go to the Lions and the Bears. Oh, my. The Lions 9-3 heading to those 4-8 Chicago Bears. And right now the Lions are only 3-point favorites on the road, which is crazy to me. Over under is 42.5. Frank Ragnow is out. Malcolm Rodrigo is questionable, and Yannick Ngakoue is questionable as well for the Bears. The Lions, they need to come out here and just beat up on these Bears. We have a little revenge game once again, but this time he's heading back to Chicago, and that is David Montgomery. Let's see if he can do what he did in the first game, get in the end zone and score on them. But this should be a easy Lions win, but I think it's going to be closer. I think Vegas might have something going on here, because I think it will be a close game. The Bears just beat the Vikings on Monday Night Football. I can't do it again, man. I can't do it again. Hey, Bears, go do it. Go do it. But give me the Lions. Give me the Lions here. Mark Speed's in the house, so let me pick his Lions to win this game. See, he's like, you already know. Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I'm going against it this week.
Oh, my God.
Let me get Justin Fields.
What?
This is their Super Bowl, man. This is the Bears' only game. Like, they already, like, the good news is they know they got the number 1 pick. The Steelers. That's not even.
I know, but I'm gonna do it again. You have like 3 already.
The Steelers just basically gifted the Bears the number 1 pick because of the Cardinal loss and the Patriot loss. So I mean, this is the Bears Super Bowl, and to me, I think Justin Fields is gonna play well today. I think he's gonna rush again for over 100 because he did it against the Lions last time. And if you remember, the Bears were in control of the game basically the whole time that they played last time, and that was in Detroit. The home team now you got a crowd behind you, man. Like the Lions, I mean, Jared Goff has been looking real average.
Yeah,
like he's been looking real average, like kind of like the old Jared Goff of the Rams. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Bears can get it done today, only because like, dude, their defense has been playing so much better ever since like I think Eberflus took over play calling, because he is a defensive-minded guy. You know what I mean? So that kind of makes sense. And then they traded for that good. I can't remember the pass rusher from
Josh Sweat.
Yeah. And so I mean, they got talent now too, and they have good cornerbacks. Yeah, the Bears I think are more than capable to upset at home against the Lions. I think people are surprised by this line, but guess what? People were surprised that we were favored by 3 last week too, and we delivered. So I mean, I think the Bears can do it too.
Oh yeah, Mark Speed, Hendon Hooker is practicing again. That's. Hey, I forgot the Lions drafted him. Oh yeah, is it Montez Sweat? Yeah, it's Montez Sweat. Josh Sweat plays for the Eagles, I think. But yeah, Montez Sweat has been balling for them. I mean, dude. Okay. See, Kanai's got the upsets of the week so far, man. I promise I got one down the line. I promise y'all that. But go Bears. Let's go down to this trash game. Pathetic Panthers against the underwhelming New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr banged up, but he is playing in this game. Taysom Hill is out. He's not going to be playing. I couldn't put him on the key injury there. Right now, the Saints are 6-point favorites at home. 38.5 is the over-under. This might be an ugly game. I mean, the Saints should just beat the crap out of the Panthers. Any team should beat the crap out of the Panthers. Mm-hmm. Like that's first things first. But Hayden Hurst, man, he's out. He might not even play football again. He got diagnosed with PTA. So prayers up to him, man. Hopefully he can get back on the field. And he's a Jacksonville native, man. So Duval in the house, man. Get better soon, Hayden. Cameron Jordan is questionable for the Saints, and Blake, your guy Groupie, is questionable. I don't know if what's going on with him, but if he's out, this might be very interesting. This might be one of the biggest upsets of the week. Ooh, Jonathan said it is going to be the upset of the week. Panthers dub. He's saying that because he's a Falcons fan. He needs this. Yeah. But give me the Saints here. Come on. Like Knipe and I, we have a few teams that we just can't pick right. The Commanders, the Saints, who else? The Bucks, the Falcons. Come on, Saints. Don't do this. Don't lose to the Panthers, who just cleaned house, who just literally said, we're throwing the white flag, even though it was waved in week 5. But Saints win. Get it done. Rely on Alvin Kamara. Get it done.
Your boy. And he only highlighted Blake Groupie, guys, because, I mean, has anyone ever seen this dude? This guy's like the tiniest human being you've ever seen on a football field, and it's actually hilarious. So if you get the chance, tune in and watch a Saints kick, because it's kind of funny to watch like a little person, kind of just smack the old football there through the uprights. But let me get the Panthers in an upset, baby.
Are you kidding me?
Let's get another one.
Are you kidding?
No, they're going to win their second game today. You want to know why?
Oh, my God.
Because I called the first one. And the Saints kind of suck, man. Like, they are so, like, not consistent. It's sad. Derek Carr he's starting to piss me off, man. Like, act like you've known how to throw a football, bro. Like, you've looked halfway decent most of your career. Now you look like you're a backup for sure. Like, not even remotely a starter. The Panthers are pissed off. They need a win. They need to get out of that giving the Bears the number 1 pick thing. And they just saw the Cardinals pull it off, and they just saw the Patriots pull it off. Get some inspiration in that locker room. Frank Reich is no longer there. So if he was the problem, cool, he's gone. Come on, Panthers. Like, you're a professional football team. Act like it. All right. Act like it.
Yeah. Hey, man, I just can't. I picked them once to win, and I would never do it again.
Actually, I picked them twice. I picked them outside the Lions and then upset the Texans, and they did the Texans.
The Joe Flacco's playing for the Browns, Jacob.
Was that announced? That was officially announced? I haven't seen that yet.
I think he was expected to start.
I mean, yeah, he was taking a lot of first-team reps, and they should start Flacco, but I don't think it was announced yet.
Oh, well, that's my guess would be Flacco.
Yeah.
So, damn.
It should be.
How is this not your upset of the week? This is the biggest upset of the freaking week.
Because I have so many upsets. I was just like,
put a parlay in today with all your freaking upsets, man.
God. Yeah, I might actually.
Yeah, you might need to. Let's go to the Vikings and the Raiders here. Josh Dobbs looked like absolute trash. His last game. It was like you said, the light shine brighter when it's prime time. And man, this dude just went. But they do have one guy back. That boy Jettas is officially back, and he is on my team. I've been waiting for this. But me, I'm a Packer fan. I can't have them winning this game. Give me the Raiders as my upset of the week. 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 Raiders are going to take them down. They are going to make them pay. I'm sorry. I hope Justin Jefferson goes crazy, but the Raiders need to win this game for the Packers' sake, okay? Get it done. Vikings, I mean, the Cinderella story's over. Sorry, but Josh Dobbs is what we all thought he was, and that is a backup quarterback. This man lost a lot of money last week. Everyone was like, oh, he's going to get paid big backup money. He might get paid third string rent. I'm just kidding. You're going to get some kind of money, more than me that I've ever will see in my life. But give me the Raiders here winning this game. Sorry, Vikings, but the Raiders are going to take them down.
I mean, you're asking for the Vikings to lose so that it does a favor for the Packers. And I mean, I think I'm right. So I think that Bears are going to help you out a little bit today, but not the Vikings, man. The Vikings are going to get this W. And I know they're on the road. It's always tougher to play on the road for sure. But the Raiders just aren't good enough to me to compete against a team that's like remotely competent. And I think that Dobbs, being that it's not prime time now, he can chill out a little bit. Yeah, he was terrible. We all know that prime time, that Broncos game, he looked decent in, but then, I mean, man, he just did not look good. Was it 3 or 4 picks or something like that? Was it 4?
4 picks. Dude, yeah.
That's so bad.
God, man.
My guy could never. But yeah, let me get the Vikings this way. I think Dobbs will get it done on the ground also. I think he's going to have like 50 yards and a touchdown on the ground.
Damn.
And yeah, I think the Vikings, I mean, with Jetta's back, dude, he's a cheat code, dude. Like, if you're a quarterback who has any sense whatsoever, give him 15 targets. And if you don't, to me, it's either the coaching staff failed or the quarterback failed, because he should be the first read in 3/4 of the play. So, I mean, do your job, throw to your best player. Come on. Let's not O'Connell is not a dumb coach. So I think that they'll get the win today, but with Jetta's 100% healthy now.
Come on, AOC, prove him wrong. AOC. Come on now. Let's go, Raiders. Just win, baby. Just win.
I see that next little button clicking.
Here we go. We all know let's just move on from this game. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Niners gang in the house. Look at his tattoo. It's cool. Go ahead, Knipe.
Oh, man. My boy Glock Purdy in the building. That boy's been killing it, man. And I know it's not just him. And dude, I'm so sick of reading just because of the Eagles game. Like, people are like, oh, he only throws slants and blah, blah, blah. And okay, yeah, that game. Do y'all watch us the rest of the year? Dude, his air yards per attempt is one of the highest in the league. His numbers speak for themselves. I'm not going to sit here and argue anybody, about it anymore, because Purdy is legit and he's here to stay. Man, I love my team. It's so awesome to watch this team right now. My GM, my coach, I just hope that it never changes. Like I said, I'll say it again. Let me get them lifetime contracts going. Come on. Please, just don't let Kyle ever walk away. Don't let Lynch ever walk away. Niners easily, dude. Geno Smith is questionable, which is kind of, I mean, even if he was full go, let's all be real. Niners are at home. There's no one in this lobby right now that is putting money on the Seahawks. I know we're all crazy sometimes and upsets happen, but a rivalry game, we're at home. No, that's not happening. We're winning this football game, especially with we're healthy. No, we're winning, dude. So give me the 14-point victory today.
And you can also clinch the division today, can you? It's a lot of stuff has to happen, but
yeah. So we can clinch with I think us winning and then the Rams losing.
And that's something else.
I don't know what else it was, but yeah, I know. I mean, if the Rams lose and the Seahawks lose, then I'm pretty sure that we win the division today.
Robert saying Niners all the way.
Yeah.
My boy
easily.
Jeremiah in the house. Look at him looking fresh in that chair. What's up, Jeremiah? Good morning, bro. How you been, dog? There's nothing much more to say, man. Niners are just that team. They made me look like absolute an idiot last week. I mean, they did it twice now. I picked the Steelers to beat them, and then I picked the Eagles to beat them. Eagles, man, I thought come on now. How you gonna let that happen? Especially at home? Oh my gosh. Niners are just that team. They're firing on all cylinders. They are a powerhouse team in this league. But guess what? Seahawks are going to win. I'm kidding. The Niners are going to win this easily. Like he said, Geno Smith's questionable. He's been banged up all week. Even if he plays, he's going to get killed out there. I mean, go Niner defense. Go, 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 baby. Frank Clark's out as well for the Seahawks. Jaron Reed is questionable. So those two miss. I mean, Brock Purdy has all day to freaking throw the ball. Give me the Niners with a 20-point win. They are going to beat the dog crap out of those Seahawks. It's not going to be a competition. Niners win easily here. I mean, can you pick against your team for 1 week, though?
No, we don't do that.
Like I did.
Have you seen my roster, bro? Have you seen us play football? We don't get beat. Like, even the games we've lost, it's been close. Like, we don't get beat easily. So it's not a dumb idea to pick us every week. Yeah, but we didn't lose by a lot. So it wasn't like it was a convincing loss.
All right. Well, maybe 1 week.
My team is just amazing.
They are. Us. Yeah, we might see you in the freaking first round right now.
Yeah,
if the playoffs started today.
I don't care if it's no Rodgers. You know how that goes. We've been down this road. You know how that goes.
If the playoffs started tomorrow, we would play you in the first round.
I know. And it'd be such an easy week one. I mean, sorry.
Let's go down. Let's move on. We got the Bills and the Chiefs. Ooh. Good game on our hands here. The Bills, can you get something going here, man? You're running out of time. 6-6, heading into week 14. I mean, come on now. Pick it up. Coming off a bye week, so maybe you got things figured out last week. The Chiefs just got beat apart by those Packers. And when I say I told you so, I told you so. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, believed me when I said the Packers were going to beat the Chiefs and Jordan Love was going to be the star of the night. Guess what? Call me Maxstradamus, baby, because I called it to the T. Anyway, let's move on to the Chiefs at home. Can they bounce back and win? No Pacheco, no Drew Tranquil, which is a big blow for them. Dawson Knox is back practicing with the Bills. Don't know if he's going to be playing. Probably won't. For that reason, give me the Bills. Back-to-back weeks, I'm going against Patrick Mahomes, and I'm going against the Chiefs because no Isaiah Pacheco is going to be huge, and I mean huge today. So give me the Bills. They need this win badly. If they lose today, their season's pretty much probably all but over. So give me the Bills here, coming off that bye, almost fully healthy here. Everybody there. Bills win it. They get a little bit of revenge on Patrick Mahomes from a couple of seasons ago. We all saw what happened.
Ah, man. Dude, that was awesome last week, by the way. Kudos to the Packers. That was amazing. Green Bay Packers, good job. Any fans, even this guy over here, congratulations. But man, does Patrick Mahomes lose 2 in a row like this? I mean, dude, are they going to go to 8-5? Like, that just sounds wrong, man. That does not sound correct. But my God, Josh Allen and the Bills are just so shaky. Also, like, this is such an awesome game. I'm so happy that we all get to witness this. And I mean, this is another one of those like slate games where it's like, yes, like give me all of it. Scott Hansen's going to enjoy the crap out of this, calling every touchdown because I feel like they're just going to blow for blow today. Like, it should be a score fest in my opinion, because the Packers just kind of showed everybody how to make the Chiefs defense look mediocre. And can the Bills capitalize on that? And they're healthier. I can't take it. I cannot go against Patrick Mahomes at home, dude. God, I can't.
You pumped them up so
I know,
much.
I know. But let me go with Patrick Mahomes because I mean, even though I don't like the guy because he beat us in the Super Bowl a few years ago. But man, he's just so damn good. And I think if anyone can figure it out, it's him. And I just don't, man. The Chiefs going 8-5, like that does not sound accurate and doesn't sound correct. I mean, even though Isaiah Pacheco, Mahomes is one of those dudes, okay, give me everyone against him and he can still win. You know what I mean? Like he can pull it off somehow. I'm not saying it won't be easy for sure. And I think the Chiefs will be down by I think the Chiefs could be down by 14 or 10 at some point in this game and then have to come back. And I think Patrick Mahomes is that type of dude who can pull it off. If MVS will actually hold on to the damn ball this time.
I don't know about that.
You know, if he gets a few catches, I think Rashid Rice is in for a huge game today. A little foreshadowing.
Very true.
But the quarterback contract disease, yeah. But I mean, dude, what do you mean? Both quarterbacks are heavily paid, and they should be. They're both awesome. Yeah, let me get the Chiefs, man. It's so hard to vote against the Chiefs at home, in Arrowhead. Ugh.
Let me ask you this, man, because a lot of the national media is saying that Josh Allen isn't a great quarterback.
Bull crap.
I mean, come on. What are you smoking, man? I know that he turns the ball over a lot, but you can't tell me you wouldn't take Josh Allen over probably 25 other quarterbacks. I mean, let's be honest here.
Dude, yeah,
it's not even a conversation. This guy is a flat-out beast, man. Yeah. He's a playmaker. Now, he does make dumb mistakes, but who doesn't in life?
Dude,
damn it!
To me, he is exactly modern day Brett Favre. Honestly, when I would go back and watch tape on Brett Favre and watch highlights or whatever, him and Josh Allen, they just both play with such reckless abandon, and I kind of enjoy it. I think, dude, he makes the game fun, man. I love Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a great dude. So is Mahomes. That's why these two quarterbacks are amazing. I think they're both fantastic.
Jonathan said, "Give me Allen over Desmond Ridder all day." I mean, yeah, for real. Yeah, I bet.
Give me Allen left-handed over Desmond Ridder.
Broncos and the Chargers staying in that division here. Broncos coming off that loss. Their 5-game win streak is finally over. The Chargers finally picked up a win. It was ugly as hell, 6-0 against the Patriots.
The barn burner.
Yeah, man. And I was like, I had them to cover too, and I was like, please, just win by 6. It was 5.5 last week, so I was like, they covered.
Yeah, that was awesome that was the line, and it was
Broncos. Both teams are pretty much healthy. Josh Palmer, coming off the IR, practicing. He's not going to be able to play today. But both teams pretty much healthy in this game. Chargers are favored by 2.5. Dr. Van is in the house. He's a Bronco fan. See? Sco Broncos, says him. Look at them. 6-6. Coming into week 14, Dr. Van. We got a fighting chance, right? Not today. Justin Herbert and company are going to hold down home field. This is going to be the Chargers' rise. So probably that 7th seed in the AFC. I'm telling you, they might sneak into this thing. Give me the Chargers here. This is a must-win game. Both teams must win, honestly. This is going to be one of the best games on the slate. That's why I put it in the poll. But give me the Chargers here, and Justin Herbert is going to get it done. Eckler, what's going on with you, buddy? Averaging 3.5 yards per carry, which is worse in his career. They're saying that Josh Kelly might get some more run because you can't run the ball. This is why you don't pay running backs. Give me the Chargers, though.
Man, yeah. Awesome game right here. And this whole slate has been great. I think, dude, today's gonna be so sweet. There's so many good close games and so many playoff implications going on. This is what we live for as football fans, is stuff like this, man. And Dr. Van, thank you for always, tuning in and giving us some love. But I gotta go with Max here. I'm gonna go with Max coverage. And let me get Justin Herbert to take care of business today. Not that I think Russell can't get it done, but he has not been throwing for a crazy amount of yards. And I think that the Chargers, being that they're more of a dog in the fight today, they have more to play for today. Not that because the Broncos could still theoretically lose and still get the 7th seed. And the Chargers know if they lose, they're done. So it's a wrap. So I mean, I think I'll give the Broncos the win because they play each other again here very soon. I think twice within 3 weeks or something like that. But I'll give the Broncos the win next time as long as they're healthy. But the Chargers are at home. I'm going to take the home team in a divisional matchup to take care of business, even though the home field, at LA is not really home field because they only got that one psycho girl who screams like
the plant.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, that was hilarious though. Let me get the Chargers to take care of business today, even though we know it won't be a convincing victory because the Chargers never do that, and it seems they're capable of remotely beating anyone by 10, which is sad. But yeah, let me get them by a field goal because that's the only way they know how to win. And yeah, Staley is getting fired soon.
Yeah, he will be fired at the end of the season. There'll be more Broncos than Chargers. They will. It will be.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I mean, even so, it's still your own home field, and it's still where you're comfortable at. It's not in the elements where Denver's used to practicing all the time. So
yeah, it's gonna be a good game, man. Speaking of good games, this might be the best game of the slate.
Mhm.
The Eagles versus the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. And look at that big none under key injuries. That means everybody's ready to rock. Everybody's ready to go to war. This is going to be one of those games you just sit back, drink a nice cold one, and just relax and watch some good football. Unless your name is French.
Yeah,
Because
where's he at? I'm ready for him to pop in.
No, he might freaking break my windows if he screams as loud as he probably will be. The Cowboys are right now 3.5-point favorites. The over-under is a whopping 51.5, by far the highest on the slate. God, man, the Eagles coming off that bad loss against the Niners. I know it's a good team as the Niners, but, man, you lost bad, man. It wasn't even close. That's the 2 times in a row that Knipe and I said, oh, this might be the game of the year when the Cowboys and Niners faced off, and then the Eagles and Niners. And guess what? The Niners beat the crap out of both of them. But Cowboys at home here, they're rolling. Dak is playing at an MVP caliber, like Knipe said earlier. I agree. He's been balling. Bland has been probably in the defensive player of the year conversation. He should be. And, I mean, both teams are fire. Like, I love both these teams, man. French, do I do it? Do I do it here? I said the Eagles won in round 1, right? The Eagles barely beat them. Cowboys should have won that game the first time they matched up. Give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. I'm sorry, Eagles, but French, if you're listening, I picked the Cowboys. So don't come over here and start talking trash. Cowboys will win this game. Eagles look like they got some stuff they need to fix something over there. They have fans. Let me talk to the Eagles fans real quick. They had fans outside the stadium holding a sign saying "Run the ball." You're 10-2.
Yeah,
You're 10-2.
Yeah.
Last week, Knipe and I and everybody at the house were watching the games. They were booing the freaking Eagles for going 3 and out. One time, just once.
Unbelievable.
Come on, Philly fans. You're better than that, right? Are you? Your team is a powerhouse team in the league. I would kill to be 10-2 right now. Stop booing your team. Cowboys win. They are going to get it done by at least a touchdown here. Dak is going to show out. This might be a 400-yard game by Dak Prescott. This might be a staple, a stamp for his MVP this year if he can get that done today. Cowboys win.
All right, y'all ready for my prediction?
Oh, God.
You know, I called them Niners dog walking the Eagles, right? Y'all know I said that. I said we're going to win by more than 10.
You did.
And this rocking chair warrior in here. I like this guy. I like this guy. He makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Because I'm going to say that that's not even enough, rocking chair. I'm going to say that that is not even enough. And you know what? I'm going to call a shutout today by the Cowboys. I'm going to say that Jalen Hurts doesn't score a point today. Nothing. Nada. The Cowboys are going to take care of business. They're sick of it. Dak is sick of it. They are going to take, I mean, dude, Bland is going to get himself another pick 6 probably. Like, stop this freaking Eagles team. I'm so tired of them seeming like they're some juggernaut that cannot be beaten. We showed y'all how to do it. Punch them in the mouth and take some yards to the house. Let's go. CeeDee Lamb can do his thing. I mean, the Cowboys have been playing amazing, and they're at home. They've been playing amazing at home. But if Dak wants to actually, so to me, this is Dak's MVP, candidacy today. If he beats this team convincingly, holy crap, just give it to him. You know what I mean? Like at that point, I would understand. But just get it done today, Dak. I know you can. You guys have been playing great football on offense. Keep it going. The secondary is a joke. CeeDee Lamb should have another 150-yard day, if not more. But I really just do believe that the Cowboys, I mean, it might not be a shutout, but I mean, I genuinely believe it's possible today. I know it'd be shocking as crap. But I could see even like a 28-0. I think because I mean, the Cowboys are not playing around anymore, dude. They understand that this is for the division. They understand this is for potentially the number 1 seed, because if the Niners take a weird loss, then they can sneak into the number 1 seed. You know what I mean? Like, this is a huge, huge game. And the Cowboys at home playing as well as they have been. The Eagles coming off, a loss where they got beat up, and they're just not in the right headspace, man. I think Sirianni's kind of freaking out a little bit because that's just who he is, man. He's that dude. Yeah, let me get the Cowboys by 28.
I'm sorry. There's no way it's going to be a shutout.
What if it is?
I mean,
what if it come back here and hit a like button?
Come back here and hit the subscribe button for this guy, because he is a freaking Nostradamus for sure. If it's a shutout victory and they win 28-0, God, you go win some lottery. Go play the lottery if that happens. But it's gonna be a close game. It won't be a freaking shutout. But I'm excited to watch this game. Sunday Night Football. The lights are not brighter other than Monday night because we already know who plays on Monday night. But we're both on the Cowboys, man. They're gonna win. Let's see if they do. Let's go down to Monday Night Football. We have a double header on Monday night, both same time too.
Yeah,
stupid.
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't stagger like before. I liked it staggered.
That's why the NFL is kind of like a little cocky at times. Like, oh, we could play 2 games at the same time. We'll still have the viewership. This should be the game that everybody's gonna watch. If you don't have 2 TVs, which you all should, it's 2023, almost 24. Packers on the road to the New York Giants. If Ace is watching right now, I'm looking you dead in your eyes. The Packers coming off a great win against the Chiefs, coming off 3 straight wins. Chargers, Lions, Chiefs. Oh my, we are gonna get it done once again. Tommy DeVito stands no chance, baby. Packers are 6.5-point favorites on the road. Christian Watson is out again. Messed up his hamstring again. Dude, take your vitamins, stretch, do something. Why is it always your hammy? Quay Walker is doubtful. I mean, it's been like this all season. The injury list, I can't even fit on there. It's about this big. Jair Alexander is questionable. Eric Stokes could return off the IR. Darnell Savage is questionable. It's too many names to put on the freaking thing. Aaron Jones, questionable. You want me to keep going? Evan Neal is out for the Giants. We already know about their quarterback situation over there. This is going to be a beat down of the fittest. If the Packers lose to the Giants after coming off that win against the Chiefs, then I will come off this high horse that I'm in. And I say, maybe we won't make the playoffs because these are the rest of the schedule for the Packers are all winnable. This is the time when we go on a freaking spree here. And Jair said, we're going to win out when we were 3-6. He said it. It could happen. I didn't believe him. I swear to God, I didn't believe him. But it's looking like it could be in play here. Give me the Packers here. They should win by at least 10 points on the road against those G-men.
How likely is Jair to play? Do you know?
I won't know until tomorrow because game time decision.
Okay, I didn't know that. I haven't looked at their practice reports, like if it's limited or if it's been full.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quay Walker, man, you know how much. I
love him.
He means so much to that defense, and I feel bad that the awesome players have to sit out. But yeah, let me. What would be the most NFL freaking thing? If the Packers could handle the Lions on Thanksgiving, if the Packers could beat the Chiefs at home, and you know where I'm going with this, then lose to the New York Football Giants.
How many upsets?
Watch this defense, dude. Watch this defense keep them in the game way more than you want. That's exactly what's been happening for Tommy DeVito. And I know I've been talking mad mess about that kid for a while now, but hey, I'll back off a little bit. He's been serviceable. At least y'all have been competing in games, but I think it's mainly because of your defense. But hey, maybe he can pull something off. I'm going to say it can be a 16-13 win. I don't think it'll be pretty. I think that my boy Jalen Highland in the flex will get me a little 60-yard touchdown. Just kidding. Yeah, let me get the Giants in an upset, man. I think that would be so NFL for the Packers to beat 2 powerhouses and then lose to the team that they are overlooking.
If that happens, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
An Ace would be all up in.
Oh, and by the way, Robert, you damn right I'm streaming this game. I'm gonna be live for this, baby. I'm gonna be live, baby. But come on, Packers, don't do this. Don't lay a goose egg against the teams that you need to win. Get it done. Let's go, Pack. Let's touch on this game real quick. This game's gonna be. No one's gonna watch this game. No one's gonna watch this game on Monday night. Come on now, you got the Titans on the road to the Dolphins. Dolphins are 13-point favorites. The over/under is 46.5. There's nothing much to say. Dolphins are gonna win. Tyreek Hill is a freaking monster. I mean, we said it last week. He was going to go off against the Commanders. He's going to go off every week.
Every week.
Like, Tyreek Hill is just one of one. He is the best receiver in the league. Chiefs, I know you're missing him. Tyreek Hill should be in your top 3 for MVP. I know Dak, Purdy, Jalen Hurts. I don't know why Jalen Hurts is always on top, but Tyreek Hill should be up there. Dolphins win easily. Give me the Dolphins by like 17 here.
We should have that conversation just for a few minutes at the end of the show. Just saying.
Who doesn't want to watch it? You're right, but I'm saying like this is going to be a this isn't competitive at all. This is going to be a blowout.
Yeah, and we'll want to watch the first half.
Me.
So you want to see some touchdowns. There's going to be 40 points on the board by the Dolphins by halftime. This one will be fun to rewatch on our in-season HBO Hard Knocks. And yeah, just to see what the final score, because they might go 70-20 again. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, this game boring as crap. Like Max said, let's watch the Packers and Giants game because that game will at least be competitive. And if they're going to do the same time slot, maybe they did that to do us a favor, so we don't have to watch this garbage. Not that it'll be garbage; it'll be awesome offensive showing for everyone fantasy wise that you have on the Dolphins. Great job, because they're going to go ham again. And Tyreek Hill, man, I think it's so awesome because you can tell that the Mike McDaniel wants to get him his 2,000 yards. And they're probably going to. I bet you if they want to against this secondary, they can let him get 200+ yards this week if they want to. Yeah, absolutely. And if that doesn't happen, I'll kind of be shocked, because it's getting talked about more and more now as Tyreek for 2,000, and he called it before this year started that he was going for 2,000 yards. So I think that the coach and the team is all in on him getting it done. And so I think that Tyreek goes for 200. I'm going to say that's my bold take for this game. Oh, I'm not that bold, but I think he'll for sure go over 200 yards.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen.
Yeah.
Daniel's team is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, this is my AFC pick for the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay, but they can't beat good teams.
Wait, that's what you think now.
So I was talking crap about the Cowboys schedule. I think the Dolphins have the easiest schedule in the league. I mean, they lose all 3 of those losses were from teams over 500, by the way. But we'll see. Appreciate the 15 in the house. We're about to go to the DraftKings section of this show. You already know what time it is, man. Hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed as well if you are new. Let me take everything off the screen here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Let's go get some money now, right? Let's go win some money. So everyone knows my thing. I like to go low, right? I like to go mid-tier, low for the quarterbacks. You have Goff here. You have Purdy in that good spot right there. That's a good little area. Purdy could go off against the Seahawks. You have Russell Wilson, who might have the chalk of the quarterbacks at 5,800 against those Chargers, but I went lower. I went with Jake Browning.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because check it out, man. 5.2. I mean, this guy just put up almost 400 yards against the Jaguars.
Yeah, but you think it's going to happen again?
Look at this.
How often do we get repeat performances like this?
Oh, my God, man. Just look at the game logs. I mean, look.
You're being a silly bitch right now.
No, I'm not. He can do it, man. I mean, 5.2 against the Colts? You don't think he can do that against the Colts?
I agree. I do, but I just 20. How many points did he have?
He had 29.6.
You think Jake Browning is going to get remotely that again?
Give me 20, and I'll be happy.
Nah, man.
Oh,
I don't think
you don't like that?
I think he gets below 20 today. I mean, I like how well he did, but I don't. There's repeat performances by backups like that just don't happen in the NFL. They just don't.
I mean, come on, man.
No, I'm not in agreement.
Okay.
Avoid.
So who do you like?
So I went way higher, not way higher, but I went to a level which I don't normally spend in this range, and I didn't like how the rest of my team turned out. But I mean, whatever. I just wanted to go with gut feels today. That's kind of what we all do here. And with my boy Justin Fields, because of the rushing upside, because he rushed for 100 yards last time against the Lions. It's a familiar opponent. They know what they can do on the ground against the Lions. And I think that, Fields has enough weapons to get things done. You got Kmet, you got DJ Moore. That's enough to beat this Lions team as long as they, play some good ball and, he gets the ball where he needs to go.
I mean, you're paying a hefty price for him. If he flops, you're screwed. But that's a good pick. No, that's a good pick for real, though. I like this area is nice. Scratch out Lawrence. Don't play him. But Fields, Goff, Purdy, Stafford, that's a nice little area right there. Mm-hmm. For running backs, I went to the tippity top.
Smart. Yeah.
I went Christian McCaffrey. I mean, this guy is just a flat out cheat code, just like Tyreek Hill, already over 1,000 yards rushing. I mean, this guy's a workhorse. They just feed him, and why not, right? And against Seattle, look what he did. 114, 2 tutties. 33 fantasy points. I mean, he was a little cheaper then, but now he's 9.2. Still, I don't care. I will pay up for him. He is going to be that guy that's going to score 2, maybe 3 touchdowns in this game. You already know what Mark Speed said. Everyone's picking Fields. Probably Couldn't Fields or Russell, I think.
Is everybody really picking Fields?
I don't think so. But I think he will probably be high on. My second running back is going to be the guy didn't do well last week, but I'm going to go right back to the well because he was a lot cheaper, 4.6. Now he's up to 5.9. That's good news for guess what? His percentage owned. It was way high last week. He did flop. I mean, he still had 19 carries against a tough, Titans defense that does stop the run pretty well. But give me him against the Bengals defense. ETN was balling out last Monday, right? I think Zach Moss is in line for a nice bounce back game here, and it's going to be lower owned, and that's why I need him in this lineup because that's how you win tournaments. You got to get the low owned guys. Give me Zach Moss going back to the well for him, and that's my only two running backs.
Yes, I also took Zach Moss. Hey. I think going back to him is smart because workhorse running back for $5,900. That's not terrible at all. And we all know that. He kind of just got unlucky last week. He had so many attempts that were inside the 10 and inside the 5, and the Titans run D the Titans run D either shows up and doesn't allow anybody to do anything, or they kind of just bleed rushing yards. And you never know which week you're going to get. But they were at home. And that's why, they took care of business with Zach Moss last week. But let me get Zach Moss this week because everyone's going to be off of him, hopefully, because of the dud. Mm-hmm. Then I also took the opposing running back in this exact same game because I don't believe that Jake Browning is going to be the one to carry the team today. I think that Joe Mixon could be a big part of it, even though he's not the most explosive player anymore. But he can still get it done. He still does run with some authority. And he can get it done in the receiving game also. That's what I like about him. This is a PPR league. Look at this dude's fantasy points. He's pretty consistent. Yep. He had the dud against Pittsburgh or whatever. If I can get 20 points from the running back position for 6,100, I'll take that.
Yeah. He was I was actually looking at him or Zach Moss as my last two, like my one last spot. So that's a good choice as well. Any more you have in the flex?
What did I go flex wise? Yes, I did take another running back. And so I took Keaton Mitchell from the Baltimore Ravens because he's just getting more and more snap percentage. He's the only one on the team who actually looks explosive.
Cool hair.
What are you doing? Let me get Keaton Mitchell and let me get this dude to pop off a big run today because he's more than capable of it. And in the weather, it takes one slipped tackle for then the whole play to kind of be busted. And he also could fumble those today too, so be careful. And injuries happen more when it's bad weather, but fingers crossed that my boy stays healthy and that Keaton Mitchell can, for 4,900, for a flex, you can't really ask for more from your flex that has the ability to take an 80-yard play to the house, So let me get this dude.
Look at those averages.
I'm just hoping for like a week 9 performance, man. That was sweet.
He was going crazy against Seattle. Yeah, that's a good pick as well. For my receivers, I went with DJ Moore at 6,500. Fields is back, and this is what he does, right? This is what he does. He's a target hog over there in Chicago against the Lions. I think he's in line for a big week, 6.5K, still cheap price tag. He's over 1,000 yards already, having a good season with them. Having a good year with Fields being out for as much as he was. He's over 1,000 yards already, so that's good for him. But yeah, I like DJ Moore here, that price tag. So I had him in there, and then I had to go a little cheap because I will show you who I went with my third one. But I had to go cheap here. I went down to Zay Jones because Kirk is out. So
but that game is super low over.
I know. I didn't love it.
Lawrence is hurt. What are you doing?
No, listen.
Do you use your brain?
Can you let me explain it? Look at this. This is what happened because Kirk went down. He had 8 targets.
That's Parker Washington season.
If you give me 12, 13 points, if you give me 12, 13 points as 3.7, I'll take it, man. I guarantee you, this is my bull take of the week. Zay Jones will score a touchdown this week. Book it. Zay Jones, more targets his way. You can't throw to Calvin Ridley every time. He doesn't even like doing that anyway. Shut up. But I like that price tag. Give me Zay. Come on, man, because I had to go all the way up and get my guy, Jamar. I had a pairing with Jake Browning. Look at that.
Boy.
Jamar Chase is just him. I saw this play live when he hit a 76-yard touchdown. Give me Jamar Chase, man, because I had a pairing with Jake Browning because they're going to take a dump on the Colts today.
Yeah,
hold on. I have one more. My bad.
Oh my God.
My flex. because we already did a little foreshadowing about him. Rashee Rice at 5.4K against Buffalo, high scoring game. And Rashee Rice is kind of like their number one receiver right now. 100 yards, 64 yards. He's getting more targets. Of course, they still have Kelsey there, but still a cheap price tag. And I think he is in line to touch some pay dirt today. Rashee Rice as my flex.
I'm going to hope that game has a ton of fantasy points because it very well should. Being the Chiefs defense has not been playing great and the Bills defense has not been playing great. Like that should be an offensive fire. Just, oh man, it should be awesome. Yeah. So I have two of the exact same wide receivers. Okay. I have Justin Fields, so I went DJ Moore. Obviously, you have to stack those two.
We'll put
100%.
We'll put him in our lineup.
Yeah. And then I also took Rashee Rice because I believe that he's. I mean, dude, the last 2 weeks, what was that? 8 and 10 targets or 9 and 10 targets?
It was 9 and 10.
Yeah, 9 and 10. And I mean, he's proven the whole year that he's worthy of more targets. And it's like he's been ascending the whole year, and everyone around him besides Kelsey has been descending. I mean, they've all been pissing off Mahomes left and right, and this guy's actually just getting better with it. Well, the more he plays, because he's a rookie, and that's what they need. They need game action.
And he doesn't drop the ball.
Not lately. He didn't. He did earlier in the year. He definitely did. But he's been doing a lot better. And then my last receiver, y'all know I love this dude for PPR. Good old Michael Pittman.
Yeah, he's a freaking
dude.
Target
dude, look at the target totals. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. Like 12, 13, 16, 13, 8. Like, oh man, just 13 plus consistently. Consistency, man. Like, what you're getting with this kid. And this game environment should, the Colts, like I tell you guys every single week, you want teams that run a lot of plays because that gives you an advantage to have more opportunities. And you don't score fantasy points without opportunities. And so I know it's kind of I don't like that I have Zach Moss and Pittman, but they're kind of like
they need them to do.
But those two players get so much volume every single week because Shane Steichen is not a freaking dork and doesn't play. He plays his best players.
Yeah.
Unlike
Arthur Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's been consistent all week, all season.
Yeah.
Tight end. I went mid-tier. I went with Isaiah Likely at 3.5 against Rams defense, who has been giving up a lot of fantasy points to the tight ends. So, no Mark Andrews, of course. I mean, he did this last week. Didn't get in the touchdown, but still got a little bit of, action there. But I think he is in line for hopefully a touchdown this week. I don't know if he will, but give me 6, 7, 8 targets for Isaiah Likely at 3.5, and I'll take that all day.
All right, so the way my build went, I did tight end last, and I didn't have very much money left. And so I ended up going with a guy who I think is criminally underused on his team. And coming off of their bye, to me, we always give the rookie wide receiver bump after the bye, or at least, usually the rookies get a bump after the bye. And I'm going to take Michael Mayer. Dude, this like if you watch him catch a ball and then, go for his yak, he actually is pretty damn athletic, dude. Like this guy moves well, and I think he's as good as Laporta. Like if you inserted Michael Mayer into Laporta's role in Detroit, I think that they could be the same type of player. Like he is a very good football player, and I'm gonna hope that the team or the coach there now sees that, and they give him a little more run because I mean the Raiders, I think they kind of understand that they're not in playoff contention. I think they know that they need to try out their rookies. I mean, for God's sakes, they're playing AOC. So I mean, if you're going to give him a chance, give your other rookie a chance. Let's get Michael Mayer involved a little bit more instead of Jacoby. I think Jacoby's targets should go to Mayer, get him involved, see what he can do with 10 targets. If it's bad, okay, move on. If it's good, then you know what you got.
Yeah, and I mean against the Vikings defense too, that it's not that great.
You can attack them through the air. They're better run defense than they are against the pass.
For defense, I went with the Jets. 2,900, cheap. I know it's not the best option out there, but I think it's going to be
my upset.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a low scoring game, and I think
it will be.
Yeah, so like for that reason, I took them because if they don't give up a lot of points, they're going to score fantasy points, right? So give me the Jets here. They might have a pick six somewhere in here because I mean, if they log down on Nico, you kind of take away almost everybody they have. Noah Brown's still there, but I mean, come on now. So give me the Jets at 2,900, cheap option there, and I like to go cheap for my defense.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. The second that I heard that Geno Smith was questionable, I went with my boys. I mean, I have to. This dude, if the Seahawks put up more than 13 points, number one, I will be far beyond shocked.
Yeah.
I don't think that they get into the double digits today. I think that the Seahawks are lucky if they get a touchdown and a field goal. And that's being nice. I think that we can absolutely dog walk this team, and I think my Niners want to. They need to. We do it to everybody. Let's get into the one.
I mean, that's great option. Great defense too. Somebody has them in front of us. Please do something. All right, let's build a lineup right here. We did it last week. We almost trashed too, man. So quarterback wise, you went Fields. I went with Jake Browning, right? So what do you think? Should we meet in the middle or should we?
I think we should meet in the middle. So let's talk about this stack real quick for our boy Dr. Van in the building, because he's still watching.
Yeah.
If we think the Chargers are going to win, we both picked them to win, right?
Yeah.
And so that means Russell Wilson is going to be playing from behind, or at least that's what we believe. So let's take the guy who, like, these guys throw in the red zone more than any other team, I'm pretty sure, in the entire league. They don't rush the ball hardly at all in the red zone.
Yeah.
So that's why Russell's been so consistent for fantasy points. So let's take Russell and let's stack him with Courtland Sutton, because Courtland Sutton has also been a cheat code for touchdowns.
Yeah.
And if we believe that the Chargers will be winning, that means it's only going to favor Courtland Sutton and Russell Wilson for a good fantasy day. And I mean, the consistency model on this guy is insane.
Yep.
He just keeps hitting. He keeps hitting. Even if he had 2 receptions and still
77 yards,
still got 15 points, dude. Like what? I mean, he's more than capable of doing it. And I think that's a good spot to meet in the middle on that.
For defense, we're gonna have to go cheap because we only have 5,000 average left. So we can go Browns against Lawrence, or we can go Bills, Bears.
That's my
Bears.
Did you see? Click on the Bears real quick. Look at what they did against the Lions last time. That's not terrible. I mean, 9 points against the Lions. That's not terrible.
Yeah. I mean,
they gave up 31 points and still got 9 points.
Let's go. Let's get the Bears then. So now we have a nice 5.9. We can go cheap at tight end as well. Not too cheap. I mean, we could go with your boy Mayer, or I mean, I like Kate Otten too at 3.1. But I'm trying to think. All these are kind of ugly, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of ugly tight end. I mean, honestly, like, I know it's gonna sound weird, but dude, this guy Tanner Hudson has actually, like, with the Bengals, he's actually been like he's looked halfway decent when I've seen this guy catch the ball on TV, dude. Like, he looks like he's competent at tight end.
Yeah, looks like Eifert.
Yeah, exactly that type of dude. But I mean, for a dart throw, in that game environment, I think the Colts and Bengals will score a lot today. But I think the Colts will come out on top. But I mean, I think they'll score a lot, both teams.
I'll go with your boy Mayer. I like your. I mean, I was looking at him in some articles too.
Yeah, he's good.
So now we have 7.5 for a flex and a running back.
We have 2 spots left. We have 7.5 for both. Oh, let's go.
So could go.
You pick the running back. I'll go flex.
All right. Damn. I want to go. I got to go with McCaffrey. He's in a great spot.
Cheat code.
Yeah.
And you want to leave me no money, asshole?
Well, you got plenty of money to work with down here. Look at this.
You know what, dude? We take the flyer on right here. Gabe Davis is a perfect DFS play, because this dude, again, he can get you nothing, or he can get you everything, man. Like, and this game environment, he did it to the Chiefs before.
He had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, dude, like, so I mean, let's hope that Gabe Davis hits for a big play today, because he's more than capable of doing it.
Him over Zay?
Yeah, because the weather is not going to be fantastic there.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, Chuba Hubbard's actually kind of interesting because he's like their main guy now.
Yeah. Oh, damn, he went off last week.
The last 2 weeks.
Jesus, yeah. You can flop him. I
mean, but yeah, he's at the Saints, man. The Saints are fighting for their life. I'm gonna still go Gabe, because the Buffalo KC should just be so high scoring, man, because both defenses are kind of shit, at least as of right now.
I was looking at Javonte too, but he's not.
They don't rush for touchdowns, dude. He doesn't have all those all reception TDs.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. So,
and we already have the stack of Wilson and Sutton, so we're gonna hope those 2 hit.
Yeah, I didn't want to play too many Broncos. Yeah. So there you go, everybody. There's your freaking Russ stinks.
I mean, dude, he's for fantasy. He hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice Wilson, Moss, McCaffrey, Moore, Rice, Sutton, Mayo. That's like a very low-owned lineup right there. Go put it in a lineup for $1. Come on now. We're gonna cash this week. We were close 2 weeks in a row building a lineup. Let's see if it happens. My boy Chris in the house. Soto, we got him, baby. Let's go, Chris. Let's go, man. All right. Well, appreciate y'all. Good luck to all your favorite teams out there, your fantasy team, your DraftKings, your FanDuel, your freaking Prize Picks, your Underdog, your Hard Rock Bets, anything you do, just go lock, enjoy. It's going to be a fun day of football. A lot of good games. Can I appreciate you joining me in the studio, baby? You already know, man. Hey, cannot wait to watch some football. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'll be live for the Yamamoto stuff going on and the Packers and the Giants game later that night. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, see? Get ready for that Yamamoto stuff.
Dude, if y'all get him also. So just so we're all clear, I know y'all are going to all of a sudden turn on me now. I'm a Dodger fan.
Boo, boo this man. Shame this man.
Born and raised California. Get out of here.
I know. He lives in Cali.
Dude, Yamamoto, I think it would be almost as huge of a signing as Ohtani, just because I think Yamamoto is that dominant of a pitcher. Obviously, Ohtani is a little different because he can hit too, but as far as pitcher-wise, like, dude, Yamamoto is a serious pitcher. Like, that kid's special. And whoever gets him, man, just more power to the player, in my opinion, because, I like to see great players do great things. And if y'all get them, Yankees, we'll see y'all in the World Series, man.
Bro, we need that, though. LA versus New York.
That'd be such an awesome World Series. I'm so, like, can we all agree? We're sick of Houston.
Yeah.
Houston, get out of our life, man. No one likes you guys.
They'll fall soon because Altuve and Bregman are free at the end of this season.
They're so hateable. Like, everything about them.
Because they cheated.
Yeah. They stole my freaking World Series time, my legit one, instead of our 60-game season one. Yes, I know we need pitching. I'm fully aware.
But, hey, I heard a report. The Dodgers are not out on Yamamoto. I'm like, dude, if you guys get him, I'm not even watching next season, bro.
Well, dude, so we don't necessarily need starters. We had a lot of starters get hurt last year, and plus, we have guys coming back up from injured reserve and all that good stuff. So we just need bullpen help seriously bad, and our bullpen has been a problem for a long time since we lost Kenley in his prime.
You got your boy back though, Joe Kelly.
I do love Joe Kelly, dude, but just because of the whiny baby crap. Yeah, like, that was awesome, man. Like, I love attitude like that in baseball, man. It was awesome. But yeah, good luck, Yankees.
Appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. So love, peace, sugar grease here on Max Coverage TV. I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.